morning, and welcome to an all-new season of Viking Television. I'm Sarah, here with Hannah. On Monday night at a town meeting in Salisbury, the town voted to approve the new stadium building project. Salisbury now joins Rowley and Newbury in support of the project and starts the ball rolling toward a new facility to start the 2016 school year.
That's great news for the football team, which has had to play most of their games on the road this season. What has that challenge been like? Kayla Collins asked the players and the coaches.
The 2015 Triton football team is facing a challenge this season that has nothing to do with football. Like most challenges, this one promises to be a unifying factor and could ultimately result in a stronger team.
Have you noticed any changes in the way the team has played since they're not playing at their home field?
No, I think that would be an excuse, and we tried to not make excuses. I think we played well up until this point, and all 3 games have been on the road and we've improved every single game, so I don't think that the home field really has any impact on how we play. It would be nice to have home games for the seniors that don't get to play any home games on their home field, but I don't think it affects the product on the field at all.
How do you feel about playing at away fields?
I mean, we might not have that big of a fan section, but I'd like to do it better.
I feel fine. There's really nothing different than just playing a game there to get the job done.
It's kind of stinks, but I mean, we'll play hard wherever we go. I think we'd all rather play under the lights for you guys, but we'll play hard wherever stadium we're at.
Really, just whatever field we go to, we're gonna have to work hard at. So,
how do you feel about traveling to watch our home team play?
I feel it's a little bit harder to do, and you can't support the team as much. If you have a home game, you come and you can see them play, and you have more advantage to be able to cheer more, whereas you have less people go to all their away games now because none of them are here.
Well, traveling to games that are farther are kind of hard to go see, so I don't get to see those games, but the games that are near us, like the Amesbury games or the Newburyport games, they're really easy to go see. So
I feel like it's a good thing to go and support your Triton teams, but also at the same time, it's hard if it's like really far away.
Despite the challenge the team is facing, they're finding a way to win as the fans are finding a way to go out and support the team.
Come out and cheer on the football team this Friday night here at home as the Vikings take on Stoneham in the first round of the playoffs. It will be the seniors' last game in the old stadium.
We at VTV would like to welcome the new class of freshmen to the high school this year.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and help them lead the way.
One freshman who is leading the way by devoting a lot of her time to community service is Alice Thornton, who won an award recently for her contributions. Here's Dylan Waters with that story.
Community service is a great thing to do, and there are some people taking it to the next level. Triton freshman Alice Thornton recently won an award for her service in the community.
Why do you think community service is important for students to be involved in?
Well, self-satisfaction is one of the things that come out of community service. So by helping other people, you might feel better about yourself.
How has Alice inspired you?
Alice inspired me because after she did her Girl Scout Silver Award, she helped me come up with my idea for the Silver Award.
After Alice completed her Silver Award, she kept trying to convince me and Lizzie to actually do an award. And she's always trying to do something good for other people.
What do you do for community service?
I'm in a Girl Scout troop, so with the troop we go around and we help younger troops, we help food pantries, and do drives for people that don't have clothing, well enough clothing, or if it's cold where they live and they don't have enough blankets.
I think community service definitely makes students more well-rounded by connecting them to the community and finding their place in the world, whether they're getting help or they're giving help. When you when you give help, you can actually express yourself. And I believe that both the person receiving the help and the giver of the help gets enriched by the program. And it makes them feel good to give back, and it helps to connect them to the community they live in. I'm a big fan.
What are some of the challenges you have faced balancing school and community service?
It's much more difficult to do all of the homework. So if you have homework from 5 classes and then you have community service that afternoon, then it's difficult. Better stay up later.
Community service is a great thing, and Alice has made that very clear.
Up next is the first installment of a new series we'll be bringing to you this year called Tech Tips. Most of us use technology on a daily basis. We hope to show you some ways of maximizing that technology to help you in school.
And if you're like me, you have a hard time remembering all of the dates and times of events here at Triton. And although the information is available on the school website, sometimes it's hard to find. What if you could access it quickly right on your phone?
Joe Janvrin takes us through this first tech tip on how to subscribe to the school calendar on our phones.
All of us have smartphones in our pockets, but you may not know that there are some useful things you can do with it to help you out at school. Have you ever wanted to know what day in the cycle it was, if it was a blue or white week, or when the next half day is? Wouldn't it be easier to have the school calendar right here on your phone? Here's how you go about subscribing to the school calendar on your phone.
First, you want to go to Triton Regional High School, and then you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom and choose Calendar. On the calendars page, you're going to go to Filter Calendar. From there, make sure only the calendar you want to subscribe to has a check mark next to it. And then subscribe. For iPhones, it is best to use iCal version. When the screen pops up, choose Add All. And then you're going to go to New Calendar. And you are going to type in THS. After that, you want to go to your calendar app. And then it will show all calendars. From here, you want to click THS and make sure there's a check mark next to it. If you click on the icon above, it will show you a daily view of the events. So if you want to stay informed, subscribe to the school calendar on your phone using these simple steps.
Back in the day, when you became a senior at Triton, you gained certain privileges that the rest of the student body didn't have.
Those privileges range from being able to leave school early if you had a study last period to playing video games in the senior lounge. But what happened? Why don't our current seniors have those privileges?
Cam Howe and his buddies investigated the issue and bring us this next story.
Today I'm going to be doing a segment on senior privileges, what they were, why are they gone, and how can they be brought back. Hello, I am Cam Howe from VTV, and today I'm going to be interviewing Miss Densmore about senior privileges.
Okay, let's do it.
What were the past privileges?
We had a few privileges, but the one that I remember the most was this thing called open study, where once you were past being a freshman, you didn't have to report to a specific classroom for study hall. We could go to the cafeteria, we could go to the library. We didn't have to chase down passes every time we wanted to switch locations for a study hall.
Coach Mack, what were the privileges while you were here in school?
Some of the privileges we had when I was in high school, we basically had what was called open study, and so we were in the cafeteria, and what they did is they opened it up and they gave us snack time. We used to be able to get bagels, the best cookies. It was a very big cookie. We were able to make the greatest sandwich ever. We could have a bagel, put cream cheese in the middle, and then put Doritos and crush it together. It was the best sandwich ever.
Do you think those privileges were abused?
They was not really abused because if you lost that privilege, you would have to go to a directed study. So people didn't really want to lose that privilege. Well, if they could somehow work that open study, it's something I think the kids would enjoy a little bit more.
Hi, Mr. Brennan.
Hey, Kim, how are you today?
Good.
Excellent.
So why were the privileges taken away?
Well, I don't know if the privileges were taken away. What happened is obviously we have lack of space, rooms in our school. And I know they moved the senior privileges, the senior commons last year to the cafeteria, and no seniors showed up.
What would it take to restore the senior privileges?
The seniors should take over. I mean, the seniors should have a petition. They could talk to each other, talk to student council, and how we can go about doing the senior commons.
For VTV, I'm Cam Howell, back to you guys in the studio.
We hope you enjoyed this first episode of VTV. We look forward to bringing you more stories of the people and events that make our school special throughout the year.
For Hannah, I'm Sarah. Have a great day, Triton. And starts the ball rolling toward a new faculty starting in facility. Starts the ball rolling towards a new facility.
Hello, I am Cam Howell from VTV.
What can I do for you?
And today I'm going to be interviewing Nick Johnson.
If you're like me, you've hard.
Hello, I'm
Nick Johnson.
Quickly, wait. What if you could access quickly right on your phone?
Sorry, I was drinking.
Wait, drinking what? I'm back in the day. Whoa, wait, where'd it go?
Get back to class! Get back to class!
We look forward to bringing you more stories of the school. Oh.
Wait, is that how it's supposed to go?
So today I'm going to be interviewing about senior privileges.
Okay.
This shouldn't take too long.